makes its return to the Waxhaw Tap House for its biggest event yet. It's the 2024 Waxhaw Cup. A one-night, 16-man tournament will pit the stars of XWW against each other for glory and prestige. Come see your favorites, including Mr. Number 1 Cam Jackson, Saeed Al-Sabah, the Slim Reaper Zay Vega, Bobby Valentine, Lil Panda, and 2024 Matthews Cup winner JP Lehman. Admission to the Waxhaw Tap House is free, and the show kicks off at 7:30 p.m. Join us to see who has what it takes to be called Waxhaw Cup winner. XWW, innovation required, violence expected.
Well, apparently we can't hear Ron. Can you hear me? Can't hear you, buddy. There's no sound coming from you. Well, while he's dealing with the technical issues, welcome to the Wrestling Wire, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David Estacado. This is my co-host, Ron the Saint. We're coming to you live, bringing you the big news when it comes to the big shows, WWE, AEW, Impact, NWA, and beyond. I'm excited. We got a bunch of stuff coming up for you guys, and we're going to be, once Ron gets everything situated.
There it is. There it is. There. What the fuck?
We'll get right into what we're talking about. Bro, you were like, I was like messaging you.
I was going off.
No, couldn't hear you. We can hear me. They can hear me. Can't hear you, Ron. No volume.
Oh shit. You know,
even the fans were like, look, no volume. What up, Ron? What's good, Tommy? We can hear you, but not Ron. I hear David.
All right. I got it fixed. I got it fixed now. Must have been. So this is a new headset. When I turned it on, I must have fat fingered it and hit the mute button, because the mute button and the power button are like right beside each other. Damn it, man. Well, at least they got to hear, the videos play in the beginning.
Yeah, the videos are great.
That's cool.
Shout out to, I guess, our sponsor, Wrestle Inc.
yeah, Wrestle Inc. We're gonna show their product off because they make some cool stuff. That's both for fans can buy shit, wrestlers, workers, companies, promotions, whatever can buy shit, and whatever. Just support people in the indies.
Exactly. You can get custom made stuff, custom made trademarked merch for you, either for promotions, for wrestlers, for fans. Fans buy the pre-made merch that he has. It's pretty dope. Even here's an example of one of them, actually. It's Lorenzo's belt, as you can see. Replica belt.
Pretty dope.
Handmade, cut. So definitely check out Nick Ojeda, Wrestle Inc.
Yep, go check out Wrestle Inc. Oh man, but yes, I was running behind today. Hey, Majestic, what's up, everybody? Yeah. Thank y'all for saying about you can't hear me, but we got it fixed.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you for tuning in.
Yes, of course, dude. Has it been a week for wrestling, or has it been a week for wrestling? That France crowd for Backlash was ridiculous. Did you hear how loud them fuckers were? They broke the decibel meter on, I think it was Jey Uso's entrance. One of those entrances went up like the highest level of decibels ever recorded for one of their shows or something. It's on the internet. I promise you'll see it somewhere. Somebody will show it to you. I don't remember who said it, but it was some ridiculous number. It's like 153 or 151 decibels or some shit.
Dang.
Which is huge. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that crowd was awesome. That show was nice, dude. That show in France. Yeah, the Jey Uso. That's it. I think it was Jey Uso's entrance that did it. They had the crowd going. The crowd were all into it. It shook the cameras during the entrance. Yeah,
that's crazy.
that happened. Dude, it was crazy. The whole show was great, and the crowd made it even heavier. You know what I'm saying? Like the crowd was so hot, it made the rest of the show even better. Like I was already into it anyway because I was on the road, so I had it playing in my truck while I was driving home. And I think I had to go back and rewatch it later that night is what I ended up doing, or rewatch the whole show. I think I came in right around the Jade Cargill Bianca Belair tag match, and that was excellent. All these people are sitting there with Jade's not ready. Yeah, she's not. That's why she's in a tag team. And it hid where she's short at, and it showed where she's good at.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we need. Like, that's what she needs to develop further. You can't just be thrown on TV and get comfortable on TV. It takes time to get comfortable. So this way, she's got somebody else, a seasoned pro in Bianca, working with her, is going to go. Because it's not all about the wrestling moves. That's kind of one area that people get a little butthurt about in pro wrestling, especially this internet wrestling community crap. They're they had a banger. Okay, cool. They did a lot of fancy moves. There was 37 super kicks and 23 Canadian destroyers and all these amazing cool. I bet you after about 4 or 5 or 6 of them bitches, though, the crowd died. You got its pacing, its cadence, its timing. It's a production, and that's what kills me, man. So many people in this IWC are like, oh, they had a great match and they beat the hell out of each other. Cool. Did the crowd react? If the crowd didn't react, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it
true.
does not matter.
True.
I don't. There's some people go
where they just chant what?
Yeah. Or yeah.
Yeah. Oh
chant,
my gosh, it gets so annoying sometimes. Yeah.
Yep. Look,
that's true.
Character and presentation are everything. If I don't care about you, I won't care about your perfect match.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Talk about entrances and getting into it. Have y'all seen the indie wrestler Tommy Invincible? I think that's his name. He's doing wrestling right. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that.
We'll take a look at him.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, there was a lot of fun stuff going on with that. Going on with that France show. That was great. They were so loud. That was fun in my book. That's what made it fun. But yeah, Backlash, dude. The undisputed title match, Cody retained. The women's tag match, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeated the Kabuki Warriors, new champs.
Mm-hmm.
World title match, Damian Priest defeated Jey Uso. We knew that was coming. I think we called it right. Predicted this.
Yeah.
Bailey won, even though we were both saying, Tiffany Stratton could do something with this. I think it's just a little early in her tenure on the main roster to be a, world champion. And then Solo and Tama Tonga defeated Randy and KO because Tonga Loa showed up. So now it's Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, Solo Sikoa. I got a feeling a lot of people are calling it so they already did the Avengers Endgame ending at Mania where they had all the past come out. Now I think you're going to see the Bloodline Civil War, actually. I'm thinking Roman, Jimmy, and Jay versus Solo, Tama, and Tonga Loa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, thank you, Brian. I was excited.
Yes.
I'm like, hold on, they got to get the rest of the Gorillas of Destiny in.
Yes, the Gorillas of Destiny are there, and so they could even make it 4-on-4. We could go to Survivor Series with a 4-on-4 match because they could do a callback and bring in Sami Zayn.
That's true.
Now, who's your fourth for Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa? Yes, OG bloodline, new bloodline. Right. It's a bloodline civil war. If y'all look, there's a reason, folks. There's a reason that in order to do certain things, I'll go like ring announcing, whatever, or you in commentary. We will go and watch some of this, some pop culture shit. You know, we'll sit back and watch old TV series of me personally. I'll sit back and watch The Sopranos if I need to have more of an attitude. I'll go back and watch Dexter if I need to be really articulate and very cunning with dry humor. I'll go back and watch the Avengers entire timeline if I really want to tap into that Tony
Stark.
Was
going to be, because I said it before and previous, and I agree with Shane. Jacob Fatu. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be it.
Well, let the Solo group cook a bit for first, though. I don't see them pulling Jay in too quick to the feud with how high his single run. True.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. He's having great singles matches, but he's losing title matches. So that's kind of where we are here. Like, yeah, it's great that he's having these good matches, but he's not winning them. He didn't win the world title. He didn't win the Intercontinental title. He beat his brother at Mania. That's cool. But like that, I guess that would be my issue. His solo career is cooking good. That's right. But them coming together to do something to, like that. Oh, man. I got to answer this real quick. You and me, when I texted you yesterday and said I will call you.
You never did.
I didn't. Well, all right. So I ended up leaving right after I sent you that text. I left work. I got home before 4:00, and by 6:00, I put a really big dent in a bottle of bourbon.
Oh boy. Oh, am I not surprised?
I needed I needed to sleep. So I hooked myself up and took myself out, brother. So we'll talk after the show tonight. I'll bring you up to speed on things. Yesterday was life altering.
Good.
Life altering.
Good,
no,
right? No, bad. Okay, never mind.
No, not good way life altering. Bad way life altering. Bad fucking way life altering. Anyway, yeah, let's dude, I still say that Civil War thing coming. Survivor Series is like November, so we got a while for that, Brian. I know you're saying to let it cook a bit. We got November. That's 6 months away, and they normally do it right after Thanksgiving. They normally do it the weekend after Thanksgiving, or they do it the weekend before Thanksgiving. One of the two. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, that's a good call. OC, God, AJ, Cody, and Balor, Bullet Club, and WWE.
Yeah.
I really wish they had done more with like the club versus the bloodline. Like even bring AJ or bring Cody in with AJ and the rest of the OC.
Mm-hmm.
Gallows Anderson, and do like that would have been hot. In my opinion, I think that would have been great. But yeah, I'm with this. They're cooking, dude. They are cooking right now. AEW last night, I watched some of the show, but I did not retain anything from it. Nothing
Really?
did I remember from. Yeah, well, 3 sheets to the wind. 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah. I retained absolutely nothing from it. I watched. I was like, hey, whoa. The only thing I went and looked it up today. I was like, why the hell was the arena so empty? They had a playoff hockey game apparently. Like Edmonton and Toronto, I think, are playing each other, and they were either in Edmonton or Toronto. I don't even remember where they were last night, but anyway, right outside of the arena they were at, there was a huge watch party with like 20,000 people at it. And it was like even people who bought tickets didn't show up to the wrestling show. They went to the hockey watch party because it's playoff hockey, and you're talking about Canada. It is playoff hockey. You're going to talk about we in Canada, but you're not going to beat that. Yeah. I'm sorry. You got a better chance of getting immediate care at a doctor in Canada than you do beating hockey in Canada, which you don't have any chance ever of getting immediate care with a doctor in Canada. If you didn't know, just saying, you have no immediate care in Canada. If you didn't know that, I'm sorry about your luck. You have nothing. Anyway, but yeah, we will get to NXT because NXT was hot on Tuesday night. We were working Tuesday night. We had some work to do. I went back and watched it. I agree. I love Serena Deeb, but to me, her promo game is hit and miss. That promo was bad, but her promo game is hit and miss to me. There are some times where she's quick with it, she's quick-witted, and it's able to she doesn't have to go into a long diatribe to get the point across. She's like, she's a solid bad guy. There's no reason not to, but it is what it is. Yeah. Swerve's group turning on him didn't make sense. I don't know what they're doing. I can't keep up with it. There are just some things I'm never going to understand when it comes to the way AEW does business. I tried to be supportive because we have friends that work there. A bunch of friends that work there now.
No, quite a few people that work there actually. Yeah.
Right. And it's like, how can you support this? It's like paying somebody to cut your grass and 2 out of the 3 lawnmower blades aren't there on the mower. Like, how do you support this? I can't. It's awful. I try, but I have the hardest time. I have no investment. There's nothing for me to invest in there is my big deal because I can't keep up with the stories because the stories are so convoluted. But like I say, that's just my opinion. Yes, Tommy, we will get to NXT. Actually, that's what we're at now is NXT. You had Wesley and Josh Briggs. Look, dude, that was David and Goliath right there. And Wesley is as talented as they come. He's just coming back from injury. I wasn't expecting him and Briggs to be that good. I'm glad it was, but we need to see they're going to have to work him right back into title contention.
Yeah, it was going to have
to. I'm talking about for the NXT North American title. They're going to have to work him back in title contention for that. Right. Did you cut my grass? I cut circles. What the fuck? That sounds like me. That sounds like me. But well, I mean, I have tractor and bush hog, so I'm not. I don't worry about all that. It's more like, damn it, now I have to weed eat. That's it. I live on a hill, I guess, man. So cutting my grass sucks, and I've weed eated that before. It's bad. I've had to use a hand like hedge trimmer to cut the whole yard because it grew up with these ridiculous, like it was growing trees. It was growing trees in my front yard. I was like, oh God, no. Yes, Will is great. Oh, thank you, Majestic. Thank you, really. Will is awesome. We are already in talks to do a solo show just with him.
Yep. Yeah, we are. He was
NXT,
fantastic.
the combine segment. Look, I get it. I get what it's about, but at the same time, we already know they're all athletic as hell. I don't see the need. Shayna Baszler went to NXT and went up against Carmen Petrovic.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why are they? I don't. I guess you got to keep her busy.
Well, I mean, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to build her back up again as like this monster, right? And
Bro,
jeez,
her and Zoe Stark as a tag team going up against Bianca and Jade sounds like fun to me.
mm-hmm.
Like that's good work right there. Because Shayna can work and so can Zoe. So if they can both go, we know Bianca can go, and Jade is getting it in there. Why? What do we? I don't get it. There's just some things I don't understand. Did they want to bring her back to show the Petrovic chick what the big leagues are? Is that what this is?
Probably.
Just odd. This match made no sense to me. No quarter catch crew losing. I get why. They had a special guest referee in there, but still, like having no quarter catch crew lose to Tyreek and Tyson. Like, man, look, no quarter catch crew is some of the best technical wrestlers in that brand currently. I didn't care for that. Mi Chin came in from the main brands as well and went up against Ariana Grace and defeated her.
Mm-hmm.
I get what they're doing. I guess it's like we got to show y'all you're doing good, but you still ain't on this level yet. Yeah. So this was just a match for the sake of having a match for the women's title in NXT. I don't know why they did it either, but that was a great match for Chelsea. It's a really good match for Chelsea Green. Really good match for her. I liked Fallon Henley beating Kalani Jordan. I thought that was solid. That was a really good matchup. Lexis King and Duke Hudson. Lexis to lose, but I didn't expect him to go that way with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't expect him to. I wasn't thinking he was going to lose, but I didn't think he was going to win like that. Because Lexis King his character's great. He's really crisp in the ring. I have no clue what they're trying to do with Chase U anymore.
I don't know. Yeah, it seems like they're just throwing spitballing stuff and seeing if it sticks.
Ridge Holland is now trying to attack King. Why is he hanging up with them? Like, what is this? I don't get it. And there's not a lot of people who like Ridge Holland. There really is not a lot of people who like Ridge Holland in the ring. The dude's a brute. And yeah, he's had a couple of, there's been a couple of things that have happened where people have gotten hurt and he's been in the ring with them. Big E being the primary. I'm not going to say, look, I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah, and Big E being a big one, really, and especially since he now has to apparently step away from it. That's a big loss.
No. Bite your tongue. No, not even close. Not even close to Ryback yet. No, not even close. Here's my thing. I went and rewatched the Big E footage 50 times. I don't know, 20, 30, 40, 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
You know damn well as I do, go watch Big E's legs when Ridge does that move. His legs don't move. He didn't jump at all. Big E is 300 pounds a man. And yeah, you can throw him. I wasn't gonna say that term. I was not gonna say that term, brother. I was not. But I'm being for real. Dude, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I felt he did. And hey, that's a hell of a
true.
point.
That's true.
That's
It
a
could
hell
be a
of a
missed
point.
call. Yeah.
I don't know how it would have been a missed call, though. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he was concussed before that happened. We don't. I don't know. I really don't know. I was watching it live, and the match ended instantly after that. Right? It had to end after that because it was game over. He might not have heard him. Right? You're not wrong, but you got to know when somebody grabs you by the waist like that, what's coming.
Well,
and if you
yes
don't,
and no. I mean,
if you know, and if you don't, you're gonna do something. You're gonna block it or put your hands up or something. You're gonna do something. I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. I could be way wrong. But I still feel like you're gonna do something. That's just my opinion. And no, they're not sponsoring the show, so I'm turning the logo around. If you want to know where I ate dinner, go look on my social media and you'll see where the Saint was having dinner tonight.
Maybe it's time to split up Woods and Kofi.
Well, what are you going to do with them? That becomes the question. These rosters are so deep with great talent. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that Xavier Woods. Oh, he's injured again too? Jesus. Woods is injured again. I'm not saying that they don't have their place on the roster. However, I am saying, what are you going to do with them? There's just a lot. There's a lot to it, man. You feel that Chase as well as Cedric Alexander will be released soon?
No, I don't think so.
You're talking about Andre Chase? I don't know if that's I thought that was part of the show. Put Kofi in the world title scene and Woods in the US title area. Dude, actually, hold on. Yeah. Kofi going after Damian Priest would be fun. We know he's not going to win, but I mean, it'd be good contest at least. It'd be good matches. So that would work for me. Man, look, I don't know. Andre Chase being released, I don't see it happening yet. Cedric Alexander, yeah, I don't see him doing much with him.
And then Asuka and Bobby Lashley out of the King of the Ring tournaments due to injuries too. Damn. Yeah.
A lot of shit changed this week. It was quick. It was an injury bug went around this week, or the last 2 weeks, really. But yeah, Roxanne Perez, Chelsea Green had a great match. Chelsea Green probably had one of her best matches on TV in a long time. In a real long time. We're going to talk about some of this King of the Ring stuff because Gunther makes an injured Sheamus tap out.
Yep.
And Sheamus already cutting the weight that people were making fun of him for.
Already. See?
Dude,
he's dang, man.
He's already cutting weight. Y'all, he just needed to take a shit that day. That's all that was. He just needed to take a dump when he debuted that night. He just hadn't gone to the bathroom yet.
All right. Yep. So I guess we're moving on to Monday now?
Yeah, we're going to talk about Monday now. That's just opportunities for mid-carders to step up. You're right.
True.
Any chance you get to perform at a better capacity, you got it made. Yes, real quick. You're 100% right. I am not interested in Noam Dar. I am not a Noam Dar fan. I don't like the current the Crew or whatever the hell that is that they are. I got nothing for it. What is he saying here? Did it for 13
years.
So you've been working for 13 years. Is that what I'm understanding? I get it, man, but these cats they've got to be able to take that spot, know their role, and get something out of it. Oh, you hung it up. I understood. Hey, man, look, everybody got to give it up sometime. Some people don't understand that, and they end up, becoming a parody of themselves. Kind of like that thing that happened in Tennessee a couple years ago. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't even tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Monday Night Raw. All right, first matchup. Let's talk about it.
Jey Uso defeated Finn Balor in a King of the Ring tournament match. I like the idea of Jey going further in this tournament. I am not sure at all that you're going to see him win the King of the Ring tournament.
No, but he'll be a finalist, guaranteed.
I'm not sure which direction they're going to go with this, but I'd really have to get a good hard look at the bracket to see how I like it. I want to know where Drew is. I want to know where everybody is, because in my book, I've already called it that the King of the Ring, the King of the Ring winner gets a number one contenders spot. They get a world title shot. So that means if Drew wins that, there's his end to get at Damian Priest.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time we leave Jeddah or wherever that they're doing the King and Queen of the Ring finals at, you get ready to go over to the bash at the castle, or clash at the castle. This is our line of how we get there. That gets us exactly in line with what I said. Now, if they make CM Punk be the reason that Drew does not win this tournament, he was pulled due to an injury. Jesus Christ. See?
Yeah.
That's why he was
pulling. That's why he took his place. Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Good Lord. I want Gunther to win as long as they don't put the stupid King gimmick on him for a year.
Yeah.
Well, it works better. We saw Bret Hart as a babyface King of the Ring. It works much better, in my opinion, for a heel. You had King Sheamus, you had King Booker, you had King Owen, the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
That was my favorite run.
Yeah, it was my favorite one too. Austin, you had all these great bad guys as King of the Ring. Harley Race, Triple H. There was a ton of them, man. Haku, even. There was a ton of them that works real well. Oh my Lord. Look at this. Predictions. Jey Uso wins. They call him the King of the Heat. Oh my, no. No. Let's not do that. But it works really well for a heel. In my book, it works better for a heel. Yeah, you're not wrong. Duggan did it well as a baby. You think Chad Gable wins King of the Ring?
Interesting.
I guess my thing is I don't see the payoff. I like the idea, don't get me wrong, because Gable's one of the best grapplers on TV currently, period. There isn't an argument against that, because if you make an argument against that, you're arguing against a wall because you're wrong. Straight up, I don't want to talk about Angle vibes, bro, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Chad Gable should have been Kurt Angle's son instead of Jason Jordan. Dead serious. They should have done that the right way. Because to me, it made more sense. Because Gable kind of looks like angle, number one, just shorter. And his hair already looks like he's wearing a toupee like Kurt did. So it would have fit fine in my book. It would have worked great for me. He is good.
Who do you think is going to make it all the way to the end for the King of the Ring?
Oh my God.
Because right now, let's see. So the next matchup.
Ooh, it could be Dragunov. It could be Dragunov and Gunther.
True.
We could get Dragunov Gunther as King of the Ring. That I think I like that. I think that's my pick. I think that's my go-to for the finals right there. Gunther versus Dragunov in the finals. That would be huge. Well, Dragunov just won his match against Ricochet. Oh,
yep. So the next one is so for the quarterfinals, it's going to be Dragunov versus Jay. Yet to see what the second part is going to be for the first round. So Gunther's either going to face Kofi or Ray.
Ray doesn't need to go. Kofi don't need to go.
Well, who's going to go over? Who do you think, Kofi or Ray?
Kofi. I think Kofi's going over on this one. I just don't see Kofi definitely ain't winning against Gunther. And then we got Dragunov going to Dragunov, in my opinion, is going to beat Jay.
So the match that you want is going to be the semifinal.
Finals, right. So
semifinal, not final.
Here's the thing. They could pull a fast one on us. I'm trying to figure out what makes the most logical sense for a winner. So we have no actual contender for either world title right now.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to do something. Let's see if this will work.
You're trying to
I have the bracket up, so maybe we're gonna see where our predictions could be here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hit share screen, go to present, and then hit share screen. And just make sure you close the midget porn out first.
Shut the hell up. Get out of here. Your obsession with naughty leprechauns kind of scares me here, Ron. Let me see what
I said, if you're opening it up on your browser, bud, I just said to make sure you got your browsers closed. That's
terrible.
all.
Terrible.
I'm god awful. That's a short Beto. Oh, video, short video. I thought you were saying Beto, like that's how my kids used to call minions. They called them Betos. You see McIntyre distracting Jay and losing to the Mad Dragon. Okay. McIntyre's hurt though. That's what doesn't make any sense. Where the hell did he get hurt from? Have you figured out how to share your screen yet?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hold on. I'm doing something better.
It can't be Gunther and Ilya in the finals, Cliff, because they're both on Raw. So you got the Raw bracket and then you got the SmackDown bracket, apparently.
No, they're all in the same bracket, which is what I'm trying to get. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. It's just some of the matches are happening on
different days. Yeah.
Okay. Holy crap. Let's see here. I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know where you got the bracket from.
I'm going to actually put it on the overlay. See if I can get it on there. Boom.
Why would you do the overlay? Because you didn't want to close you had some videos saved on your tabs and you didn't want to close your tabs out. I got you.
You're an ass. There's the bracket.
What? All right. Yeah. Dragunov and Gunther got to go in the semis. AJ, Randy, Corbin and Hayes, LA. Wow. Tama Tonga in there.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, All right. I'm gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna move Tama Tonga over one.
Hold
We're
on,
gonna
hold
move-
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
We're gonna move LA Knight over. Carmelo Hayes over. AJ Styles over. I think that's what I'm going with. AJ beats Randy. Hayes beats Corbin. Because there's no way. I mean, the reason AJ is feasible to beat Randy.
Mhm.
Nobody else until the semifinals on May the 20th of Raw logically can beat Randy Orton. So I got to go with AJ beating Randy in the opening. Even though, has Randy ever won that? I don't think Randy Orton's ever won King of the Ring. Why not make Randy Orton King of the Ring? That actually is a really good pick for if you wanted to look at this list and be like somebody who deserves it. It definitely, you know, I would love to see Randy Orton be the guy. Yeah, I'm gonna change. I'm changing my whole schematic
Really?
now. Yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna run Randy Orton all the way to the finals.
Yeah, Randy Orton has not won it. Surprisingly, Xavier Woods and Baron Corbin have already won it before.
Right. So Randy Orton and Carmelo Hayes. Hell, actually, no. I think it'll be Randy Orton and Baron Corbin. I think somehow Corbin's going to defeat Carmelo, but then he's going to get knocked out by Randy. I think LA Knight and Tama Tonga are going to face off as well. LA Knight versus Randy Orton in the semifinals. I think that's the way it goes. And then Randy Orton to the finals. Now on the upper side, Kofi, Gunther. You got to go with Gunther. Dragunov for Jay. Actually, Gunther versus Orton sounds like a really fun match for King of the Ring finals. That sounds so good to me right now.
So you're saying the finals is going to come down to Gunther and Orton?
Yep. And I even like the idea of Randy Orton beating Gunther. Look, heel Randy versus Cody for the summer. He don't even have to be a heel.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have to be a heel. That could be a respect bout. Those are always fun. They have very interesting builds. You know, they touch on the past. They talk about weaknesses from each other and everything. That's a good teacher-student tournament. Ends that way, goes to a title match. Here we go. I like this. I'm going to go with Randy Orton winning the whole thing.
Really?
On the men's. Yep. I got Randy Orton winning the whole thing. We'll know Friday night because he's either going if he beats AJ, he wins the whole thing. There's no logical point right now in Gunther already being injected into the heavyweight title picture. It is too early for him. Gunther's not going after Rhodes. Gunther will go after the world's heavyweight title, not the SmackDown title. Look, there we go. Respect out, and maybe. I don't know if you're going to see Randy turn heel again, and I tell you why. Think about they tried to turn Edge heel, and it did not work at all. It did not work at all when they tried to turn Edge heel. He's beloved. He can be a dick. He can be mean. He can be evil, and they still won't hate him. So he's still not a heel. Counterculture, maybe. Kind of like CM Punk. Counterculture, maybe. I don't know, man. That's where I'm at. Where are you at? What do you got?
Honestly, I somewhat agree with you, and it's going to be hard. Because I couldn't decide between one on SmackDown because those are pretty good, but I think it might come down to Orton and LA Knight.
Really?
Yeah, might end up with Orton and LA Knight.
Huh.
As the final, at least as the final.
It can't be Orton and LA Knight. That's the semifinal.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's as far as I gotten done.
That's where. Well, that's what I had, but I
Yeah.
have Orton winning it.
All the way. Yeah.
I got Orton winning the whole thing. Orton is King of the Ring, 2024. That's my prediction. Now, I do believe that it would have been different.
If
Horsehopper hadn't have got hurt. Talk about Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre didn't get hurt. I think Drew McIntyre won the King of the Ring. King McIntyre.
I could see that. I could see
because
that,
he's so hot as a heel right now. He is so over right now as the bad guy. Him and his counterculture arguments with Punk, and it sets up Clash at the Castle.
Yeah,
I'm like,
great. Yeah.
Yep. Following our prediction from before WrestleMania. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. You want to let's look at the Queen of the Ring.
Okay. Shayna Baszler and Zelina Vega. Baszler. And then Baszler versus Io Sky.
That's cool. That's a good one.
Gotta go. Ooh. Lyra Valkyria, Zoe Stark. So you could end up with Stark and Baszler facing each other in the semifinals.
Yeah.
That's fun. Dude, Jade Cargill, Piper Niven? Who the hell wrote that? And why? Why did you write that?
Well, I mean, they did kind of technically, didn't they go against each other in a tag match, right?
The Rumble thing.
Yeah. So.
And then Naomi and Nia Jax. Why? I don't like any of this. So what I have for that is Nia and Jade.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah. I can see that.
I cannot see y'all putting. And actually, Nia Jax is going to cheat to win there and go up against Bianca Belair. I don't even have to see the other two names that are hidden. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's Bianca Belair versus Nia Jax in the semis for the bottom. Shayna Baszler. Maybe they will go Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah,
I got Baszler.
Because I have Lyra and Nia for the semi.
Then you have Lyra and Nia for the finals, not the semi.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Got some predictions. Oh, Brian, all right. Shayna is my Queen of the Ring. She makes it to the Raw final. Okay.
My issue becomes we're trying to put a singles competitor in there. And Zoe and her are still a team. Jade and Bianca are still a team. You know, there's just a lot to it, man.
It's dope though, right?
Yeah,
it's
dope. It is terrible.
And I think the finals, yeah, they said it's going to be in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. And we don't know who that second one. That could probably completely change the whole card, depending on who's the two right there that are to be determined. And Travis says he's leaning towards IO. And we can't hear you, Ron, if you're talking.
Fucking hell. Again?
Yeah. You were
There
probably
it is.
talking for a while and we couldn't hear you.
No, I wasn't. I
Hmm.
was sitting here thinking out loud. I'm like, I don't know who the hell else they're going to put in those two spots.
Hmm.
But when he says Io Sky going, I'm trying to figure out who Io Sky could face that would be logical in the semis. Or in the semis, it doesn't matter. But look at the finals. That's exactly why I'm sitting here looking at it. The majority of those women are heels. It's hard to maneuver to where it's well-liked face goes against a hot heel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
we still
my
don't know
thing.
who's in that area. So there's two competitors have yet to be announced. We could probably end up hearing maybe tomorrow.
You know what? Lyra Valkyria in the finals against Nia Jax. And Lyra Valkyria wins and challenges Becky.
That's your prediction. Okay.
There
Alright.
we go. There we go. I found it. I found it right there. That I like that. Do you know why I like that?
Why?
Because you are this young upstart defeated Dakota Kai in a solid match. Solid match for Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria lost her NXT title to Becky, then won it back from Becky, right? Isn't that how that went? Or did she lose it, or did she get it from Tiffany Stratton and lose it to Lyra Valkyria? I think that might have been what happened. I don't remember. But now we get Lyra Valkyria as a challenger for the women's title. I like that. I can go with this. Let's go with that. I'm going with Lyra Valkyria as my queen of the ring. That should have been Johnny Television's wife. Because wasn't she Taya Valkyria or some shit? And then she left again. And then they named this chick Lyra Valkyria and just gave her the entire gimmick. It's like, here, just run with this. It's already built. You're good. And she's doing fine with it. I wasn't sold on her in the beginning, but she's not bad. You know what I'm saying? I think she got too much too soon, but that's my opinion. What? Why? How did we get this wrong? That's a you thing. But yes, go ahead, send him. Send him the thing. Yeah, go ahead and bring him on because I you're impromptu telling me these things.
No, actually, I messaged you yesterday and earlier today too. I did send you that.
When we get off air and I can let you in on what's going on over here.
Okay.
I'll
be okay. It'll make sense. Okay.
Oh, trust me, there's a whole lot of making sense coming your way.
Oh God.
Dude, knowing damn well that I just
has there ever been two King of the Rings? I don't think so. I think it's the first time.
2 times.
Could be wrong. No, there's not been a 2-time King of the Ring winner in the history of the King of the Ring.
Huh.
That would be a first.
Knowing damn well that I just dropped a stupid amount of money into production for us, which you know about, and then when we talk later, you're gonna shit a brick. I promise. It's a great day to be me. Anyway, yeah, go ahead and get Joe on, so we can discuss what we got to discuss about that, and then we'll move into our indie segment because I really got nothing else.
Really?
Um,
I mean, I was kind of looking through some what people are talking about this week.
Bro, how about them dirt sheets doing all that reporting on Gulak and all that?
Mm-hmm.
And then WWE coming out and saying, well, that's what you get for paying attention to them idiots. We're just not renewing his contract. They didn't confirm or deny that he was a piece of shit backstage. They didn't confirm or deny that. Talented wrestler. Look, you can be a talented wrestler all you want, but if you're shit backstage, nobody wants to deal with you. And you don't become a commodity.
Mm-hmm.
That CM Punk thing is 1 in a million. It wasn't easy for Punk. It wasn't easy for Austin. It wasn't even easy for Brett. In a good bit of his career. Shawn Michaels. There's another one. You ain't that level. You ain't close to that level. You ain't even close to that level. And you're going to sit here and play like badass in the back and take liberties with people in the ring?
Yeah.
Man, no. We're not fitting to do this. This is that dog don't hunt. Look, that's a Southern thing where they say that dog don't hunt. I said that once to a friend of mine. I looked right at her and I'm like, isn't it what they say here in the South is that dog don't hunt? And she looked at me with the most evil face and then busted out laughing like, you're a dick, but that was funny. It's like, right. It's a Southern thing. That dog don't hunt. Yeah, dude, you can't be in the backstage when you don't have that type of clout acting like an ass. You're just not going to get picked up. You're not going to get worked. Go sit in fucking catering. Go work the house shows. Whatever. Who cares? You can't do this. You can't be that guy.
Nah.
I mean, I try my best not to do anything dumb backstage. I clear everything with the promoters and everything with the talent that I work for. When I do shit, I never go off the reservation. Correct. I never go off the reservation when I'm there. This is like this. We own this shit. Who gives a shit? But, you know what I'm saying? We own this. Fuck you. It doesn't matter. Look, I forgot. Look, I was in such a hurry today. I used the wrong background and everything. That's just awful. Well, go ahead and add that there. We got a video. I'm adding some videos. That way they're stuck to the program.
Oh, cool. Good.
Yeah, the Wrestling Inc. one and the Wrestling Wire intro. So now we just have them sitting there.
Oh, nice.
You know, I thought about it when I was driving earlier, and I was like, this would be a great fucking idea to have that just loaded into the show already, and we never have to. I don't have to go hunting for it. You can press it. You know,
just boop, it's there.
Yeah. Let me move that one out of the way because this is our main now. We no longer need this. So what's happening with your guy? What's happening with your guy? We're wasting time.
He's coming on there. It was something else I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't find it because I thought I sent it to you. Because I sent you stuff throughout the week, like, hey, we should talk about this, talk about that. I think the only thing was the Jack Perry thing.
The Jack Perry thing.
Yeah.
He's getting over as a
Yeah, it was some people saying, oh, he went from like, wrestling in front of thousands of people to only like 60 people. I'm like, is that really the actual, or is that somebody else?
That wasn't Jack Perry. That wasn't Jack Perry.
Who was that?
Matt Riddle.
Thank you.
Went from 60,000 to 60 people. Yeah, that's real.
But
and it couldn't have happened. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
But didn't like to me, and then like I bring up like Matt Cardona. He went from big arenas to smaller arenas, but he was killing it. And look where he's at now.
injured. Yeah. But yes, he's
Wow.
doing.
But you know what I meant.
Yes, he's doing great on because of gimmick sales, merch sales, and shit like that. He's doing really well. If you want me to tell you exactly whose playbook he's following, it's Cody's. Look at the travel Cody did after he left.
Yeah.
Cardona's following Cody's footprints right now. Cardona looks like $1 million. He's got a great attitude. The guy's a businessman. He knows how to make money. That's all that matters. Knowing how to make money. So, let's see here.
Yeah, I'm getting things set up. 1 second.
Good Lord. Oh my Christ, man! And shout out to people too for sharing this stream. Serious
Thank
shout
you.
out.
I share it in
Travis-
a couple of our places too. So
Travis Trammell hooked us up with a share. I've got some stuff set up here. Yep, I sure do. I have that shit all ready to go. Or I did.
you did or you didn't?
I did have it. I don't
No,
know.
I bet.
I think one of them. I think it looks like one of the pictures is gone. I have to go find that one. Yeah, because we're waiting on somebody to join the show. They're getting set up. They should be here.
Should be in the green room shortly.
So anyway, talk about something else. Oh yeah, I need that. I need a flyer back. Damn it. This one.
Anything else you wanted to bring, or you just want to talk WWE today?
I mean, well, we talked a little bit about AEW, but it was more like,
Briefly.
what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
I was way too plastered. I'm not going to say plastered. I'm not going to say I was drunk. I felt great. I needed to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that was. That's what that boils down to. I needed to sleep.
All right. The only other news is Britt Baker's still out on injury, but apparently she's been training, getting ready to get back, doing some recovery, and that's courtesy of Mr. DDP himself. That DDP yoga works wonders, let me tell you.
Oh yeah, dude, I did it once, and you want to talk about holy shit? It's hard to make it through one of those videos.
I'm actually trying out some of the Colemanetics right now from Caprice Coleman.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro. There's a reason why they call him the ageless one. He's starting something up. I asked for some stuff. He sent me some workout stuff because I was like working in the office a lot and I couldn't really move around, or I was stuck in a chair for most of the time. But it has me doing stuff like in the chair. It's using your own weight and resistance against you. It's some intense stuff. It's the same thing behind like DDP, where like you use your actual resistance and you apply more resistance, and you can feel the burn. You feel the burn. So shout out to Caprice Coleman and upcoming Colemanetics. Hopefully, hey, we might get a cool t-shirt or sponsorship.
Well, I met Caprice one night at a show we were working. Well, I was working and he was there. And, I went up to him and I said, "Hey, sir, I know who you are. I know you don't know who I am. Is there anything I need to change in this ring?" He was like, "No, don't fucking." He looked right at me and said, "Do not fucking change." I was like, "Sir," he goes, "that crowd ate out of your hand all night long. Timing, cadence, no, don't change anything." It's like, right on, let's go. I'm good with that. You mean to tell me I'm getting that compliment from somebody who's been
in the know? He's been on TV. He's done commentary. He's done wrestling. He's all around her. And to be going and looking at that physique, keeping that physique and that athleticism is crazy. I know we joked around one time that every time he wrestles someone, he takes a little bit of their essence. That's why he stays so ageless.
I went and got the rest of the pictures I needed.
I think
They were here, but they were deleted. They have been deleted.
I think we only need one, and that is good for the one matchup. For that.
Oh no, I don't have that. I don't have that.
Yeah, there's no graphic.
Oh, then I don't care about that. I'm working on the rest of the show. We just need. He's dude. Listen,
Joe.
look,
we have sent you the link, sir.
Stop. Listen, it is. He's got 2 minutes and 10 seconds before we move into the all out Indy thing. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. You got 2 minute warning right there, bud. Because we've got a show that's you can't stop the progress.
No, you can't because they've been on a roll lately.
And
that's the process. Sorry, to the process.
Shout out to Kate for the share as well. Appreciate you, Kate.
Thank you, Miss Kate.
Oh my Christ!
Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Shout out to Brady Owens. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the share.
These are 100% shares from an indie show. Holy shit! I gotta send you this. 100%. This is 100%. 100%. 100%. This shit came from indie show. Where do you see this shit? Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret. Where do you see this fucking thing, dude?
Oh God, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, it's been shared quite a few times.
Yep, dude.
Gross.
What the hell?
Ew. Got a little too excited at that main event there.
Listen, if this is what your chair looks like after an indie show, we have got to have a conversation about hygiene. Y'all got problems. God bless. Good Lord.
Wow.
Oh my God. Where is my guy? I gotta send this to
let's just get into it. If he comes on, he comes on. Because I want to rectify, because it was the mistake. I do apologize for that. Info was a little messed up. I should have asked a little more questions on that. So that's on me. That's on me.
All right. Well, so look here. That's you.
Oh, well, there you have it. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. Tomorrow, Hit Club Pro is back in Lexington, North Carolina for Back in the Day. Opening matchup for that show will be the ICE Integrity Championship Entertainment. Will be holding their champion, Mr. Trey Derula, going one-on-one against Andrew Everett, defending his Chili Championship. So definitely come and check that out. That was the info that we don't have a match card for it. I do apologize for that, but I just wanted to update everybody. That's going to be the first matchup, but the rest of the card is going to be fantastic just as well. They're pretty much setting the bar with that one. Who starts the show with the championship match? Well, I mean, they're already setting the bar, right? So the rest of the night, the rest of the card is going to be hot. So I'm excited for that. That's tomorrow.
Jonathan Gresham, Rob Killjoy, William Huckabee. I just gave you every reason you need to be ringside. That's it. Enough said. I just said every name you needed to know to get your ass there.
Update Grisham. I just update on that today. Mr. Grisham, as they say, Carb Shows Exchange will not be there, unfortunately. So that has been changed into a triple threat match. So Mr. TGA, Alexander Moss, will be fighting two other opponents who have yet to be revealed. So that was the other update as well. Card subject to change. Yeah.
Card subject to change. Damn.
Yeah, unfortunately. But still come out. Doesn't change that these matches are going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great night. Tomorrow night, Lexington, North Carolina at the Elevation Pro.
And you got another one.
That's Saturday. Foothills Wrestling Alliance and ALW presents Hostility. It's going to be a great match. Miss the AP herself, Miss Audrey Allen, is going to go against Seth Burns. Seth Burns, I don't know what you're asking for, but good luck with that. Then we have Mr. Aaron Biggs defending his title again against a huge opponent. So definitely come out for that. That's going to be in King, North Carolina at the Chestnut Grove Middle School. It's going to be great. I mean, indie wrestling all weekend.
Well, you saw the video package earlier, guys, for the Waxhaw Cup coming up Friday, May 17th. The show starts at 7:30. Free admission. That's in Waxhaw, North Carolina. Who is going to win the Waxhaw Cup? You got to be there to find out. Friday, May 24th in Chester, South Carolina. APW, Action Pack Wrestling, is hosting a show. Now, at this show, there will be a 4-way elimination tag match, and the winners of that win the inaugural AWL tag team titles. You have Pure Temptation. You have the Heat Seekers.
The Wranglers.
And Soul Patrol.
Man.
That's a lot going on in one match.
My money is on Soul Patrol. They're taking it. Just because.
Yeah. You know, I like Soul Patrol for that. I really do. But man, I can't bet against a 4-time NWA tag team champion. I just can't bet against them. Even with the young guys in there that were the Divine Dynasty, they're now Pure Temptation.
Pure Temptation.
Formerly known as
Temptation. And let me tell you, they're a great tag team.
They are
viciousness. Once they've come into their own, they stepped out of the shadow, and they've come into their own, and they're really feeling it. And you could see the difference in their in-ring performance. Fantastic.
Definitely. That's you.
That is me. That is going to be June 1st. WrestleMania 3 by Strong Style Pro Wrestling. There's going to be at a awesome car show. It's a rat rod and hot rod show. And in the morning at 11 a.m. or 11:30, WrestleMania Strong Style Pro will bring you live professional wrestling. The All-Nighters are going to be defending their tag champions against someone we still have yet to know who that tag team is going to be. You have your Strong Style Pro champion Psycho Carl is going to be there, and AIWF's World Tag Team custom made Mr. James Harris is going to be there, along with the team of Ali Primo. Maybe his tag team partner is going to be there, and the Ripper himself, Billy Warlock. Heck, I'm going to be there, so definitely come out and check it out. It's going to be the third show, and it gets bigger and bigger every year, and that's going to be at WrestleMania Rat Rod Show. That's going to be at Clayton, North Carolina.
Dude, nothing wrong with that. As well, on June the 1st, Ring of Fire Wrestling presents Champions of Fire 2. Your main event for that evening, the heavyweight title is on the line. Frankie Kazarian challenging Spotlight Scotty Brooks.
And thanks to you. Thank you, sir, Mr. Hefe in charge.
Yes. The commission, I got paid handsomely for my work there.
For your fee. All right. I respect it.
No, for my work there. For my work. We're not going to call it my fee. We call it my work. But June the 1st is stacked and packed these days. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I downloaded another picture and it's not freaking here. So let me do this one more time and hopefully I'll find it. There it is. Gotta drop that here. Come on out to the Norton Lewis Memorial. This is June the 1st in Union, South Carolina. Live music starting at 6:15. The VIP meet and greet is at 5:30. Concessions will be available. Bell time, I believe that says 7 p.m. bell time. Folks, there's a whole lot going on in this show. If you can't look at this and tell, it's going to be insane. Look at the talent on this card. It's going to be something else. This match right here is huge in my book. Santana Jackson, Chase Emery, complete clash of styles. This is magic in the making right there. Peterbilt versus Suicide. Crucifix, Ken Magnum. Merck versus Randy Wayne, and just announced Don Furio is going to be challenged by Very Morales.
Don Furio.
Yeah.
Very Morales. Wow.
The AWL title is on the line. Don Furio defending. This is going to be insane right here, man.
Morales is not going to make it easy, but Mr. Furio is going to retain. That's my prediction for that.
I got you. June the 2nd, if you haven't already, reach out to USA Main Event Wrestling and try to get in on this Austin Aries seminar. June the 8th, well, the 7th and the 8th, you will find your boys down in Marietta, Georgia, as we go down to celebrate with our friend Eric for Birthday of Champions. 30 years of pro wrestling is also, that's the other point of this party. That's 30 years he's been in pro wrestling.
I mean, you got
years.
so many superstars on here. It
I
looks
know.
like you have the Pillars. I met them when they first started out. I met them at a seminar at the Monster Factory. Let's see. You got Mr. Worldwide. You got Mr. D Money.
Yep. You got Legion. You got Luca Daniels. I see Michael King. I see Brino Royce. I see
Goff.
I'm on there. Yeah, well, I already mentioned Legion. I'm on the damn flyer for some reason. Von Schmidt's in there. Dude, yeah. The real Drago is there. And then you got the legend side of this.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is that Sabu?
Yeah, Sabu's going to be there. Jake the Snake Roberts is going to be there. Sergeant Slaughter, Abdullah. Yep. One half of Demolition. Cowboy Bob Orton, Princess Victoria, Just Incredible, Buff Bagwell, Ernest the Cat Miller, Coco Beware. Dude, it's ridiculous. This is all. That's all. Yeah, 2 days of this.
Are you staying for both days?
Oh yeah, I'm leaving. So we're on air Thursday night. I'm throwing my gear in the bag as soon as we get off air. I'm driving up the next day, or driving south the next day, I should say. Then I'm staying overnight, working the next day. Then I'm not leaving till Saturday after that's over because I've got plans for Sunday. I've got plans that Sunday. I'm not breaking my plans.
All right.
Breaking your plans is like breaking your word, and I don't break my word or my balls for nobody. Fuck that. So this show is for everyone. Pro Wrestling is for Everyone is putting on a show with APW, the Asylum Pro Wrestling, as well as Pro Wrestling Union. This is a benefit show for the South Carolina School for the Deaf and the Blind. So there's a bunch of matches already announced. I will be there, but you've got Christopher Prince versus Stephen Meeks for the Pro Wrestling Union Junior Heavyweight title. A triple threat ladder match for the God's Gift World title is Breezy, Sanson, and James Self-Standard. You got Lynn Z versus Lexi Steele, and there's 3 blind draw series, 8-man elimination tag matches. I'm not sure what all's going down with this, but I think that shit sounds fun. Okay, that sounds fun.
Like a dope show.
Yep, you got Lynn Z and Lexi Steele going at it. That's going to be fun. We already mentioned the God's Gift title and the PW Junior Heavyweight title. Christopher Prince defending against Hugs himself, Stephen Meeks.
He's the Hug Core. He's the Hug the World Champion and the Hug Core Champion.
Okay. That got moved around because I've got your buddy's going to be at the Birthday of Champions on the 8th.
Josh Martin's going to be there. The voice of Boo.
Yep.
Majin Buu is going to be there. That's going to be dope.
Dude, if he does commentary in the voice of that guy, I'm going to lose my shit. Absolutely lose my shit.
It's going to be a good time.
Coming up later on in July, we've got AWL Justified. It's July the 13th. It's going to be in Union as well. Pro Wrestling Union presents Parade of Champions. That's September 7th. Look at some of the talent. AJ Kazana, Chase Emery, Drew Hood, and Landon Hale. The Good Doctor will be in the house, and sponsorship opportunities are available. Be sure you reach out Look at who else is going to be there. Former WWE star Heath Slater in the house. John Schuyler, Zuka King. Dude, it keeps going. It just keeps going. But that's it for what we got for coverage. Now, our buddy has showed up backstage. He's going to tell us real quick about this Christie. What
Crystal?
title is
It's the Chili
Help.
Crystal Championship.
Okay.
Chili weight championship. There we go. Sorry.
All right.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
No, I couldn't say it the first time slow.
It's the Chili Crystal Weight Champion.
That's Chili Crystal Weight Champion. Okay.
CCWC.
So I went to a drive-through earlier and I asked for a Pepsi and they said they only had Coke. So I said, I'll take a gram. Is it kind of like that?
I hate you.
I know you fucking hate me. That's great.
God.
I'm glad you hate me. I am glad you hate me. But guess what? You can hate me in a minute because I'll be right back. You can bring on our guest and then I'll be right back.
I swear to God, Ron. Ladies and gentlemen, the Indy King, Joe. How are you doing, King? Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Always formal. How's everybody on your podcast?
We're doing good. Ron had to step away for some reason. But we wanted to bring you on to clarify some things about this championship match. There was some confusion about what the card was. Unfortunately, I don't have a graphic card for you for this matchup, but I was trying to get Mr. Trey Derula to come on, Latino represent here, the current Chili Crystal Weight champion. Tell us a little bit about this match. How did this come about?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm grateful that Trey got this opportunity to defend himself and the champion and represent the other company, Integrity. Shout out to Hit Pro Wrestling to give us the opportunity for it.
Yep. Yeah. Hit Club Pro is actually the promotion here that's going to be holding the show tomorrow. That's tomorrow night. And of course, because Mr. Trey Ruler is under your reign in your realm, he has the opportunity to defend his championship. So what made you decide on having Andrew Everett as his do you know whose idea that was to put that together?
No.
No. So you're just the king and you reign in it.
Yeah, but without the king title, I ain't nothing reigning over here. Mostly just sad and depressed. But time's gonna get better.
Mm.
But it's not about me in this kingdom. It's about the top shooter himself, Trey Derula, versus the giant.
He calls himself Giant. He's pretty tall.
I stand over him. But then again, I'm taller than everybody.
True.
So, but this should be a good match. To my belief, I'll be there firsthand in the crowd, paying the entry fee like everybody else, just to see I can see like everybody else.
So you could be scouting him a little bit, see if he's going to be a potential competitor, or see you might step up for the championship yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I just want to check out the kid. He comes from Firestar, so
True.
Every kid that comes from Firestar always got good talent. So
let's see what Ron has to say. Ron, welcome back, sir.
Yeah, you knew what time it was.
Of course.
Dude, well, what did you expect? If you expected anything different from me, I'm sorry. You need to lower your standards. Anyway, King, how have you been, my friend? I ain't talked to you in months. Where have you been?
Yeah, when the king lose the crown, a lot of other stuff happens. So, it's a different approach of looking of different kingdoms. But like I told Astacado, I still can never say your last name right as a king. I can never get it.
It's fine. It happens.
All right. So listen, King, you can do what my daughter does. My daughter just calls him avocado.
Thanks.
He over there about falling out. He about to fall the fuck out on that one.
He had to mute himself because he was going to laugh. Thanks.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
No,
But you know what
seriously, we on the phone and she'd be like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "David." "Hi, avocado," and then she runs off. That's it. It's funny as shit. It's perfect.
So you just because you no longer wear the crown doesn't mean you're still not the king. You carry yourself in a kingly presence, sir. Don't worry, and you'll be rising up at the top and take care of those usurpers, I believe, shortly. But I'm excited for this matchup. Is there any matchup that you're excited for tomorrow besides the Chiliweight Championship matchup?
Yeah, I was like you saw. I saw it on the podcast earlier this week, and when y'all brought the OG, the Hulkster himself, Will. I'm looking for him to watch this match because, believe it or not, between him and his former partner and Kevin Nash getting the belt signed, they was the reason why I got more heavy in independent wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. Most people don't know that most of the history. I've been in it. I've seen it live. I met Kevin. But when I discovered the Indy, he was part of a tag team. And me and my best friend chose to lock down that same company, get trained, so we can try to take the belt from him. Like, he was the fire
Really?
that yes.
So he was like your boss battle to prove yourself.
And never got to happen. I had him in single competitive. Like, I learned a lot. And it's just, if you realize some of the moves that I do is a reflection of what him and his partner used to do in the ring. So it's a combined thing. So I take after most of the mentors that I have seen or my brothers, and then I make it my way. And it always worked. But for at the time how he moved as a big person, you'll be like, wait, he does this? He used to do a one-legged springboard moonsault. I could never did that.
Wow. Yeah, it just goes to show that the athleticism that Huckabee has, that even for a big guy, he can move and he'll hit you hard and fast too.
Yes, he has. I've seen him win multiple champions, multiple tag team champions. I've seen him go on the road also. Like, the style he brings to the table, he remixes it all. And it's like the humbleness that I see.
So what's your prediction for tomorrow?
They don't want the old Will. They keep antagonizing him. They don't want the true OG Huckabee back because he can do some damage. And this is not me just not even because he's been torn and seen what I physically seen and trained with this man. And even when he's tired, he still have enough power to do what he wants with your body. Like, if he wants to throw you out like a long dart towards a well, he gonna long dart you out the ring like to a well.
Yeah, I predict that happening. Maurice better prepare himself for that.
Yeah. Maurice was pissed that we took him off air.
Well, we didn't. Let's just fix that right. Mr. Huckabee asked for him. I'm not going to say no to Huckabee.
No, I'm not.
It got pretty heated. A lot of fans.
Like,
I actually got some messages afterwards.
Okay.
That was probably the highlight of the night right there was them two going at it and adding fuel to that fire. It's going to be a hell of a match tomorrow.
It definitely is.
Well, I'm glad I'm going to be. We got to have you on, Indy King. I do appreciate it. Thank you for clearing up the information regarding the championship matchup tomorrow. Again, that's Trey Derula versus Andrew the Giant Everett. So that's going to be a fantastic matchup. Good luck to Trey Derula, but I don't think he's going to need it. My prediction: he's going to retain tomorrow.
I don't know. You got to remember, Andrew's formal Impact.
True.
And what we just heard that Cameron's back on the Indies. If they get back together, they might run the Carolinas.
We might see that the next Integrity show, maybe in the tag team action.
I don't have that control, but if I had that power, I'll book it. I'll book it.
Well, you hear that? You big heads up over there at ICE. The king demands it. The king wants the power. Better give it to him.
Most definitely. Man, thank you for coming on. Seriously.
I appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all make sure the kingdoms are all clean and safe travels.
Thank you, King. We'll see you tomorrow.
Dude. Crazy.
I thought he was going to be our in, but apparently no. They don't tell the king what's going on with over at Integrity. He's the king.
Dude, it's been weird. I've been trying to get messages back and forth with ICE, and it's like I'll get a message that don't make much sense. It's very cryptic.
Very cryptic.
Trying to follow trying to follow the rabbit down the rabbit hole. We're gonna end up in Wonderland at some point. But damn, it's hard to
it's hard to see the king upset about losing his reign. But I think he'll be back on top. He'll be back on top. He's a hell of a competitor.
Oh yeah. But anyway, folks, that's the show.
That's it.
That's the whole show. Do you have the ability to end the show, or do I have to go in and end the show?
I'll do it. Well, I think Lorenzo. Yeah, he said he has it.
Oh, Lorenzo's got it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, he got it.
So, folks, thank y'all for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. It's been real. It's been fun. Hell yeah, it's been real fun. And we will see you at the Indies.
Deuces y salud. Buenas noches.